All right there. Okay, I'm G3neziz, and this is, as you may see on the screen, Pokemon Blue in the category any percent no save corruption. What that entails, I will go through that in just a bit. But before the run actually starts, I need to manipulate my trainer ID a little to get a very specific version. And yeah, for that, I'm just gonna delete my save file, rip save file, and I'm gonna do a hard reset. Hard resetting resets all the RNG values, and as long as you have the exact same inputs every time, you get the exact same result. And the good thing is you can buffer most of these inputs, otherwise it would be frame perfect. So yeah, it's really easy to buffer, but hitting them frame perfectly would be really, really annoying. Okay, almost done with the setup. And go. Okay. I didn't hit the thing correctly. Okay, now it's going. Okay. Let's go. Okay. So this is any percent no save corruption, and this particular route uses a trick called arbitrary code execution. And that's why the file name is somewhat on the interesting side. At least for our protagonist. Like, Gary is not called Gary or anything, it's just... let's type it out, because I'm stupid. It's red. This still works. I could have used the preset, but I fat-fingered my controller. Okay, and now we are actually on the way. So I want to set the options to fast text and no animations because they're slow. I did not pick up the potion in the PC because we actually would like to die to the Rival 1 fight here in just a bit. And yeah, in this specific environment, we're gonna use Charmander for our starter. So no water starter, no Bulbasaur for for most glitched runs. It will be Charmander. Okay, let's see how RNG will treat me today. During practice, it hit me pretty hard, so RNG was not on my side. But maybe that's a good thing for the actual run. Okay, we got our starter Pokemon. We don't nickname it. That is for a specific reason later on. Okay, first RNG part. Let's see what Rival 1 does to us. Optimally, the Squirtle is using Tail Whip once and then just tackles us to death. But that usually does not happen. Or I just crit a bunch, which also never happens. Oh, but Squirtle did. That's nice. Okay, tail whipping now is kinda useless. Double tail whip, okay. I see Rival is playing it safe. Crit would not be enough, normal tackle would not be enough. Yeah, just barely. But I think... Oh no, of course you tail whip now. Okay, I guess we win, get the level up, lose some time. That's how Pokemon speedrunning goes. Losing time all the time. Okay, but we made it through the fight. In other categories, this is a reset point, but in this, not really. If you lose, it's faster, so you actually want to lose. And now the annoying part, Route 1. 1 out of 3. Okay, number 1. Usually this would already be a reset. You don't want to see any encounters. Encounters are slow, like 10.5 seconds. So this is already not great, but not terrible. Okay, 1 encounter for the first Route 1 is okay-ish. I don't know what the average is, but 1 is decent. Okay, we are getting the parcel for Professor Oak. We need to do this in order to get the Pokédex, and we need the Pokédex in order to progress past Viridian City. Otherwise, there would be a old dude lying around on the street because he hadn't had his coffee yet. Well, originally it was something else than coffee, but now in the American release, it's coffee. Okay, another encounter. That's annoying. But yeah, nothing serious, doesn't screw up any setups or anything, just loses time. And yeah, now we have like 40 seconds of cutscene, text, whatever. So, Mr. Lord Mouse, if you have anything, go for it.
You want us to start the podcast again or what?
No,
Yes.
Do the job this time.
Oh, actually,
No, let's podcast.
let's podcast. I mean,
Okay.
What's the
Tag
topic?
me in, coach.
topic. I guess we can start with Pokemon.
Why is your character named Mana Mutifidimif?
That's a very good question. It is because of arbitrary code execution. We are going to execute code based on our file name and some other values, and that will maybe be useful.
Oh, I see.
Besides that, of course, I cannot do much.
What? How much do you want? Do you need more time?
I mean,
So you're obviously playing on the GameCube player.
Yes.
And you're using a GameCube controller as the originals do. But can you change using the GameCube the sprite color in this?
I can and I will.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I know that in like some games, particularly for like the Super Nintendo, if you change the map color, it can affect map like locations, quite often tied to color.
Same in Pokemon. In Pokemon Red for glitchless races, some people opt to do a very certain sprite color so they can actually see where they're going in the dark caves.
Oh, I see.
But spoiler, we won't enter any caves. Which is sad, I know. Don't be too sad, Chad. And yeah, 1 Pokeball should be enough if I get the trick. If I don't get the trick, I need to reset. But luckily there are safety saves. And yeah, as I said before, every time I hard reset the console, the RNG value is reset as well. And I will use that to my advantage to get a very specific Pokemon, which is in fact my favorite Pokemon. And I did get the encounter, that's nice. Hi, Spearow. Okay, this is a manipulation for a level 5 Spearow, and that's required in order to actually beat the game somewhat quickly without using save corruption. So the true any % run of this uses a glitch called save corruption. So if you save the game and turn off the console while saving, there is like a very small frame window where you can actually corrupt your game file, and that lets you beat the game in like 82 seconds or something. But since that's not really something you want to see in a marathon, let's do no save corruption instead. And yeah, everything else is still legit in this, so only save corruption is banned. So every other glitch you can name, we are allowed to do them. And the route has changed a lot over the last like 10 years. But now it's kind of set in stone. Like the route I'm doing now, that's the one I learned 2016-ish, I think. And yeah, there are a bunch of optimizations, but I never bothered learning them for some reason. And yeah, I just picked up a potion for safety because this game is rude, very rude. And yeah, this setup here makes use of the sprite color change just to delay the intro here a bit, like for a frame or two. And that allows the game for another or sets up the game for another manipulation. I want to go through the forest without getting any encounter at all, but one. So, and that encounter will be pretty special. Okay, I need to make sure to walk the right path though. But so far, so good.
Can I interrupt your tile walking and get you out of rhythm?
Yeah.
Donation? Oh, okay. Perfect. We got 100 Norwegian Kroner from Kobe saying, "Ja, morph the Lord Mouse, bitte." Also, Ghost Sparrow, which is going to the astronaut costume for the run later for Ellie's costume during the, what was it? Yeah, Last of Us Part 2 remastered run. Thank you for the donation. Did you know as well, if you donate, not only can you help a great cause, you can also have a chance to win some prizes. For example, a knitted NSG sweater if you donate a minimum of 150 kroner. Valheim keys, going for 50 kroner each. Tanuki Sunset keys, 50 kroner each as well. And 100 kroner if you can get a custom, or the chance for a custom emote pack by the lovely Kuro Brykson. And that's, we're gonna actually, if that's total donation or if that's single donation. I think it's total for
Cumulative?
Yeah, cumulative.
Yeah.
Should be cumulative. So yes, you can donate many times, and then you have a chance to win some prizes. And of course, help out. Staring at people behind the station. Anyway, Genesis, back to Pokemon. Right, we had one question actually to you.
Oh,
Your Pokemon speedrunner. Name every glitch.
No.
Oh.
We don't use glitches in this.
Oh yeah, right.
We don't talk about glitches. We don't talk about Bruno.
Okay, of course I got poisoned. Yeah, what happened after the Pikachu encounter was that we actually voided, and while voiding, we started the cutscene of the encounter for the fight. And that trigger remains as long as you, as long as you enter the area again, it triggers the fight. And we just won, and he challenges us to a rematch just seconds after dying. I have no idea how he got to the Pokemon Center that quickly, but he did, apparently. So you have to beat this fight twice. It doesn't matter that much. If you die, you can just walk back here, but you have to get through it somehow. And after this will be one more fight, and that's the very last one. Okay, some weird sounds. I wanna do potion because I'm poisoned, and we get damage every few steps, so I'm losing health. And this is full speed walking. I can't press the button any further because the game is handling a lot of stuff right now. Okay, saving for safety because there is like a 25% chance of crashing the game after this fight. Let's see whether or not it happens. I hope not. But during practice I had it like twice in a row, which is annoying. Okay, there's Weedle. And yeah, having a bird is really helpful with pack. Ooh, nice crit, that saves a lot of time. And that's the final boss, a Caterpie. Aw, didn't get the crit. Okay, let's see if we get to the Hall of Fame now. So my file name, the rival's file name, everything matters in here. And we're in the Hall of Fame, nice. Yeah, that's arbitrary code execution. So after getting get that fight beaten, the game checks on what map we want to spawn, and since we put our file name to some gibberish and have some other values in memory, the game just puts us in another map that is by accident the Hall of Fame. So yeah, 12 minutes in-game time, that's not too bad, but time is coming up now. No, I missed the 13:37. No. Oh, reset. But yeah, that's Pokemon Blue, any percent, no save corruption. Really quick run. Optimally like 11.5 minutes. My PB from 2017, I believe, is 12:08. I never got the sub 12 for some reason, but I kind of get into the game again. So maybe that's happening soon, hopefully. And yeah, that's mostly it for this nice little category. If you want to learn more about Pokemon speedrunning, we have dedicated Discord servers for Gen 1, 2, and 3 and everything else. But let's be honest, everything after Gen 3 is not as good. So yeah, if you need some more information, head to the Discord servers. They're really helpful. I learned a bunch from them. Really nice group of people. And yeah, that's it from me. Host, take it away.
I shall. Thank you so much, Genesis, for showing us Pokemon very fast. With potentially, I have to get back to my lawyers about that, but I think you might have done some glitches there.
No.
Maybe. It looked like it. It looked like it.
Debatable.
I'll get back to you guys on this. Anyway, coming up, we have Wendy Every Which Way by our very own Nordic with Tim on commentary. Tiny Tim. For now, though, we will quickly hop on to some intermission and maybe a few ads. Don't go anywhere. There's more runs coming where these are already coming from.
I'm speaking again. Nordic can hear me! Hello, Nordic. I've been listening to you for ages. But you couldn't hear me.
Yes.
Oh. On a scale from 1 to Tim, how well can you hear him? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should let's just stream the tech setup. Well, you'll be glad to know that the button I've got doesn't do anything.
It's a timer.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's a timer button on here.
Yeah, I thought it was a countdown to something. I was really scared. Yeah, but then it started counting up and I got more scared.
It's new technology for this old man.
I didn't know numbers existed before that. I only knew algebra. I thought everything was calculated through letters and symbols. You're gonna have to like translate for Tim. I can't hear Tim, so
Oh, do you want half a headphone?
it's not gonna work. We can't share a headset.
All right. Maybe. There you go. So.
Oh, we're good to go. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
Runner's good to go already.
Yeah. Okay.
So. Perfect. So, come.
Perfect. Perfect. And now, in the right corner, we have Nordic playing Wendy every which way. Take it away.
No blue.